It's St. Louis.
Welcome to the A-Train Show. And now here's your host, the A-Train, Arlington Lane.
Yeah, true chatter. Yeah, I think it's time for more true chatter. Born every day, 100 new fake rappers. We got too many powers.
Welcome to this edition of the A-Train Show, the A-Train Arlington Lane. Coming up on the program, I feel like I look like I'm sleepy still, but you know, I'm getting it together, folks. Listen. Coming up on the program, we'll touch a bit on what's going on in the NFL. Get you ready for Thursday night's football. I'm going to start my A-Train picks as well. You know what? Only depends if a certain individual shows up. If he shows up, I'll mention it. But if not, I'll mention it later tonight on the X-Fan show at 7 o'clock. So we'll get into that. And then we'll deep dive into some NBA. It's coming up. It's literally around the corner. Tuesday. It's almost here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that sound means. And Tuesday's doubleheader on NBC is coming. So that'll kick off the NBA season. We'll touch a little bit on that, and hopefully next week we'll get some people on to discuss the preview for the NBA and what to look forward to now that some moves have been made. Touch a little bit on that, and also definitely dive into what's been happening in wrestling. Didn't get to touch a bit on it yesterday. On Tuesday, but we'll definitely do a deep dive on that. All right, so we'll be back after the break. Stick around. This is the A-Train Show. We'll be back.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Welcome back to this edition of the A Train Show, the A Train Arlington Lane. We're back at it again here from X-Fan Studios. All right. Big thanks to everybody again that tunes into the show. If you checking in from wherever you are, just make sure you'll start doing something new here. What city that you're from, and definitely shout you out here on the program. I don't know what's going on with my stuff today. It's just acting completely weird right now. But I did say I was going to get to some of the stops I have today. And I have New York, Toronto, and Houston. There might be more. It's just the first three I could think of. I'm going to make a stop in New York City. To the NFL. The NFL as a whole. Me personally, I had some great games this past weekend, and I can't the fact that I had a 10-win season. I don't know none of that, Denzel. I know none of that. I don't even believe in it. That's the thing. Speculation on the Battlehawks. Just watch tonight on the X-Fan show at 7:00. That's all I can say to that. You know what? Before I even go to New York, I'm going to go to St. Louis first. And the reason why I want to go to St. Louis, because last night I got the opportunity I took my niece to the St. Louis Blues game. It was our very first one. I've been to a few myself. And, just for the experience and the ambiance and whatnot. And they were playing the Blackhawks. And when I say we hadn't even got to our seats yet, and Chicago had scored the first goal. What's going on, y'all? Listen, y'all. If y'all coming in for Battlehawk stuff, you got to wait till tonight. Just letting you know, heads up, I ain't got no Battlehawk stuff. None. Wait till tonight. I promise I got you. Well, I don't have you. It's Spurs that got you. Spurs say he knows something, and we'll see what he know and what he want to talk about. But, man, listen, I had a good time. At the game. It was funny. We sat in section 333. And I think it's been the first time in probably 4 years I have been. I know they renovated and everything, but they did more renovations after that. I saw the fan deck. I like the fan deck. The fan deck is a cool spot, especially if you're there for the game and stuff. And a moment like what happened, a game like last night was perfect for it. We sat in section 333, me and my niece did. And I mean, we enjoying the game and whatnot, but there's this fan behind us. And listen, shout out to all the Black folks that want to go experience hockey games. Like, for real. It is a thing. You also got to try it. You know, I love my pops, but he knocked it. I was like, I know that ain't his thing, but you can't knock it till you try that stuff, right? You know? So we go. And shout out to Freddy's. They did their thing last night. And the funny thing about the whole experience was my niece felt like I was on a date. She decided she wanted different things. I'm like, do you want to eat something first? You want to eat something? And then we can, we'll go to our seats and stuff. Say, no. So no, Uncle, I want to get a Wendy's Frosty. I think they have a new Wendy's ice cream stand there in inside Enterprise. So we go there. I was like, you sure you want that? It's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I said, right now you acting like a date. You acting like a date right now. And I know we hanging together, but please, I need you to make your decision like right now. I need to know if we're gonna have food or not. So she wanted the Frosty. So we get there, go up to the seats. It feel crammed up there. You know what I mean? Like, I understand you want to get 18, 19,000 inside the arena, but Lord have mercy. Like, we sitting there and we like this. We all scrunched in. I mean, it's similar like that inside the dome, but it ain't like that at Busch. You know, I've been to all three venues. The one venue I have not been to yet is Centene, Energizer Park. And I got to experience one of those games now too, so I can understand what the whole fuss is about. But I heard you can't really sit down at a CDSC. But if they're not winning, you have to sit down at some point, right? That's just me. But I mean, I have to experience that now. So I have a goal of mine. The goal is to get to all four major professional sports events in 1 year. I know it don't seem like, it seems like it's easy to do. It ain't always easy to do. So I've done the baseball games this year. I just did the hockey game. I'm headed to Chicago on Wednesday for their home opener, the Bulls, that is. And then the plan is to go either to Indianapolis or Nashville to catch one of the Texans games there. So I'm trying to get all of that accomplished before the year is over. And I'm halfway there. Yes, I did the UFL. So if you want to count that, by all means, count it. But yeah, that's what's going on. I had fun with her. She had fun. She was like, got into the game and stuff, and she was saying to me, by the fourth goal that Chicago scored, she's like, "Oh man, like I hope they make a comeback." And then when they scored again in the second period, I was like, with the Blues, a 3-goal deficit, it can happen, but it ain't. But so we was like, okay, we'll stay. We stayed after the second period. The third period comes, they scored twice. It's 7-2. I said, get up, let's go. We leave. It's like, no, I don't want to stay to the end of the game. I was like, no, ma'am. They're not coming back. It's just not happening. They had no dog in the fight. After the 2 goals they scored in the first period in the Blues, it was looking like, okay, we might have something here. What's going on, Wyatt? Good afternoon to you. We got something. And I was like, okay, it was 2-2. I'm like, okay, we might be in for a great finish. Nah, my man, Sofer in goal. When he gave up those 4 goals, they pulled him. And then Jordan Bennington came into the game and he got great ovation. Not even 60 seconds. Not even 60 seconds he is into the game, they scored on Bennington. I was like, that's over. And then they brought Sofer back out for the 3rd period. They scored twice on him. So it was rough. And they're going to play each other again on December 12th. Oh, hey, I don't know who this person is. See, he's got a question mark even next to it. To see if this is a real person or not. More than likely it's a bot, as you can see the conversation. All right, but yeah, the experience was great. We had a good time. We laughed, joked around a lot, and she had fun. And I was glad to see that expression on her face, you know, having a good time and enjoying the game, maybe not knowing what was going on too much in the game. I think she has a thing now for Dylan Holloway for the Blues, or Hathaway. I think that's his name. Yeah, she has a thing now for Dylan Holloway. So she got her own little hockey crush. I said, okay, that's cool. I can't be mad about that. And you know, shout out to Enterprise Center. I mean, the venue looks a whole lot better than it did 20 years ago. Granted, I understand they had more events that came into play. I know you do, Wyatt. I know you love the Blues and stuff like that. I know Spurge does not. He's never been a fan of them, and he'll let you know about it on his show. But the experience for me was fantastic, and of course, I'm gonna have to make another appearance at the game again. And hopefully, the result will be different after that. ALCS. I gotta move up to Toronto. I was gonna stop in New York, but I was like, change of venue. It was funny though, Kiala. He will say he don't like them, but he sure will go to them games. Or he'll say, I had to be dragged to go to the games. But he the one that bought the tickets. He act like had been a gun to his head and they told him to do it or else. But that's been his thing as a outlaw. So make sure that you tune in to the Outlaw Sports Talk Show every Monday and Wednesday on the X-Fan Show pages. So keep joining the fray with his version of Sports Talk. Also, the ALCS, I don't know who pissed off the Toronto Blue Jays, but I'm glad that they pissed them off and they were able to batter the Seattle Mariners. I'm like, make this a series again. Make this worth watching. And they pounded them last night. I think the final was like 13-5. Make sure I got that number correct. 13-4. And so, but you'll see him tonight, Wyatt. You'll see him tonight, and you'll definitely can touch base with him. He'll definitely chime in and jump on with you. But yeah, that's been the main thing with Toronto is their bats. Their bats have been silent in the first 2 games. I don't know if they got overhyped when they were in Toronto because they were hosting the ALCS, or they were just trying to figure out after some time, some rest. But man, they and Vladdy, my boy, he woke up. He woke up 4 hits last night. So they have gotten back into the series. And I remember, I think it was Cal Raleigh that said after game 1 that this Toronto Blue Jays team is a tough team to face. And they smacked them in the mouth in game 3. So game 4 is tonight. Going to be interesting to see if Toronto can turn this series around and make it a best of 3 again. And I think if that happens, we're looking into a great ALCS. Over on the NL side, exactly, everybody wants to see it go beyond what it is. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad the Blue Jays was able to smack them in the mouth, because it just looked like it was pure dominance from Seattle. And it quieted it a bit. So they finally got that game off. Mind you, there is a story within this with the Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers, who find themselves down in the 0-2 hole. They need to get back into this series as well. Listen, all 4 teams, I don't mind what the matchup is. That's how good these groups are. And I think if you tune into the fray, you're going to be looking in for a great series. Like, for instance, again, with the Seattle and Milwaukee, that has a connection. So if they play against each other, just imagine a former Seattle team in the World Series against a current Seattle team. Just want you to catch that and listen. That is a great storyline. All right. As we move forward, just make sure y'all tune in. All the TBS doing their game is tonight. So, and of course, game 4 of the ALCS is on FS1. I think I find it interesting that I understand the cable channels and whatnot, and they're using more of that because of, you want to make sure your primetime programming keeps happening for your regular fans. Sports is the rules over the world anyway, so I don't know why that's such a big problem to put them on regular network television. That's just me personally. That sound is here, so you know what I mean. And as pulling himself up again, you might as well be hawking up while you're in the car right now. Yeah, I'm talking about you, sir. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
What's up, man?
How you doing, sir?
Moving. As you can see.
I see you moving and grooving, man, today.
You're trying to.
Who you about to beat
one
up
of them
on?
days.
Who you about to beat up on the basketball court today, man?
You know, anytime you see the guns out, Reb, you know what's going on.
He's gonna go.
You know exactly what's happening. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good. We touched a little bit on it Tuesday. We didn't get to go too far into it, but these were I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to see what happened this past week on the NFL.
Why would you put it up again? Why would you put it again?
Because I want people to see.
That's horrible.
This guy did.
That's horrible, Origin. That's horrible, dude.
Man.
It's so horrible, dude.
It's true. They say about me, man. I know a little bit.
I mean, you did great. I
appreciate it.
You did great. We got more this week. This is another week.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this flat out. I'm picking your boys this week against Washington.
Over Washington?
Yes, I am. I'm just letting you know. That's for one of the picks you're going.
Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for crossing that border today. I'm picking them to win too, because it's my birthday weekend. They got to win Sunday. They have to.
especially when something is involved.
I see it. I see. Cash out, Reverend. Cash out.
So I chose 5 picks for the week. I chose 5, but
Wow.
that's something different. I'm gonna do the NFL picks tonight.
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
make sure.
All right.
I gotta make sure. I gotta get something covered. I got
Oh
a
my
trip. I got a
God.
trip coming up, sir. I got a trip in Chicago coming up.
Oh my God. So you got to cover yourself. Cover
Cover
yourself, dude.
myself, man.
Cover yourself. See, I did that to Detroit, and I got smashed
You got burned.
in Detroit. I got burnt. They got ended up getting beat.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of really shaky on that game too. Anyway, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah. We'll definitely get into that. But I definitely want to show y'all. I can't show it, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I chose some money line opportunities, and it's a 5 pick. I was like, one of them, y'all gonna think I'm crazy for it? That's cool. I'll be crazy.
All right, let me see.
So I chose Tennessee, Miami, Dallas, Tampa, and Houston. I told you I was crazy. So here's the matchup. Tennessee.
Miami?
Yes. Wait. Tennessee against New England. In
Tennessee against New England.
I said that's Vrabel's first game back in Nashville. This is Mike McCoy's very first game as head coach for the Titans.
I agree with that one.
Okay. Miami against Cleveland. In Cleveland. Mind you, Cleveland in shambles. Dylan Gabriel ain't getting his first win this week.
I don't know if I like that pick, dog.
Okay. All right. That's cool. You ain't gotta like it. You love it. You ain't gotta like it. Dallas against Washington in Dallas.
Yeah.
I said I like that one. I said, okay, I got Dallas. This was the hard one. Tampa at Detroit. I said Tampa on Monday night.
No, I'm in agreement with that.
Okay. And then,
Baker Mayfield is killing.
And then Houston at Seattle. I got Houston. I told you this last week.
No, I like Houston and Seattle though, but good God, I don't know.
I told you last week about the pick. I said as long as Seattle who won against Jacksonville,
yeah,
and lose against Houston just to make it better for Houston. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, you gonna learn one day.
I got it. I'm with you on all of them except that Miami game.
Miami game. Okay.
Yeah, I think that Miami game. I'm neither one of them impressed me, so I'm going with 0. Both of them just flat out nothing. I'm hoping Cleveland can beat Miami. I need Miami to come up with a new strategy. They just if they have too much turmoil going on in Miami, and although Cleveland is like breaking down and they don't know who to depend on, I think this is the chance that you give to allow this rebuild to happen. So I don't know. I think I'm a root for Cleveland, but I really don't care which one of them win.
Yeah, I really don't care.
I really don't care, but I think I'm a root for Cleveland only because I don't really necessarily like Miami.
I got you. And hold on here.
All the rest of them picks you had to, I'm gonna go
feeling
with
those? You feeling
yeah,
those?
I feel those. I'm with that. I'm with those.
I can't believe it. All right, let's see. You trying to start something with me, man? Don't do that. All right.
What we got tonight?
Tonight is Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. I think it's their first game.
Oh. I'm gonna go with Pitts on that.
I think I'm gonna have to go the same route.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, because Joe Burrow ain't back. So
All right. So as he's doing that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for A Train's NFL picks. The A Train shows NFL picks right now. Okay. It's sponsored by no one. Put your logo
but
there
us,
next time.
but us, but us.
It's time for the NFL picks. And he was picking Pittsburgh. Why? You know what? I'm going Pittsburgh too. I don't want to play around with that. I don't want to play around with that one at all. I don't want to mess it around. I'm doing good right now. I am 6 games over Spurs right now in the standings, and I'm going to keep
you probably 6 games over me too. I think
I probably am.
I did good last week. I did good the week before though. I did real good. I think I missed. It was one game I chose that was a failure, which was the Dallas game.
All right.
But everything else I did pretty good. So go ahead, we good.
The morning Sunday game, Rams Jags.
Ooh. Now I'm on the fence because I really want to go with the Rams, but I think I'm gonna pick the Jags in this one.
All right.
I think my heart is saying the Rams is gonna win that game. However, I think I'm gonna go with the Jags on this one. I think they're gonna play a pretty solid game.
All right. I'm going with the Rams. This week.
Okay.
I'm feeling the Rams, man. I'm really feeling the Rams at this point.
I mean, I think they playing really, really. I mean, they playing decent. They ain't playing great, but they playing decent.
Yeah, they getting by. They're getting by.
Yeah, they getting by. Yeah.
All right.
What we got?
Eagles, Vikings in Minnesota.
Vikings.
It says Minnesota. Philly, do not let me down. Harold, I hope the boys don't let me down, bro. If not,
okay,
the season's done. I'm telling you, I ain't playing with them no more.
Hey man, I'm trying to tell you. I think I'm honestly believing that Philly has lost their stamina now.
No.
I think they done lost it, bro. We gonna see though.
That's 3 teams for me, and he picked 2 of them. All right. Next up is Patriots and Titans. I told you my pick. And you shocked. You was like, you going with that same pick?
Yeah, I'm going with the same one.
Even though New England is playing a whole lot better than they've been in the past,
I'm still going with it because of Mike. Mike is going for the revenge,
and they gonna mess around and lose. Tell you, gonna mess around and lose.
Yeah, I'm with it.
He went with Tennessee. Bet. Panthers and the Jets. I feel bad. For my boy Aaron Glenn. Dog. I feel bad.
Yeah, well, the Panthers is gonna beat them, and here's the thing. I felt like RJ this morning. He said on RC on ESPN First Take. He said that he didn't think that they were gonna win no more games. I don't know, that was Dan Orlovsky. So he didn't think they were gonna win any more games for the rest of the year. I actually almost believe it.
You ready for this? This should have been my upset special right here. The New York Jets is getting that first dub this season, and the best team to get it against is the Carolina Panthers.
Are you serious, dude?
I'm gonna start flexing like you in a minute. I'm gonna get my dub.
Bro, I know getting doggone where you didn't pick.
You gonna be
New York Jets.
at me. You gonna be so mad. You're gonna be like,
I know getting doggone where you didn't pick the New York Jets.
And they won.
I know you didn't. I'm
getting crazy this week, boy. I'm getting crazy.
I see that.
Getting crazy. All right. I ain't got no shame here. I got 6 games. All I can do is screw them up, but I ain't gonna screw them up. And I know Spurge listening. He listened to the show today. I know he is. He trying to pick my brain because he gonna try to play the same picks. Don't do that.
So where we going now? Where we
Okay,
going now?
Next team. All right. Dolphins, Browns. I told you the one you said, Miami.
Miami.
The Miami on that one, right?
Yeah, I said Cleveland. I want Cleveland to win. I don't really care who wins, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
But I actually want Cleveland to win. I don't like Miami at all.
Saints and the Bears.
Bears.
Even on the short week, I'm going with the Bears. Even on the short week, because they on the high right now.
They on the high, yeah.
They on the high after beating Washington, got their revenge from last year because they wasn't supposed to lose that game and they did. All right, Raiders and the Chiefs. Well, that's an easy one.
Oh, Chiefs.
I'm gonna say that's easy.
Hands down.
But wait, hold on, man. The Raiders have messed around and beat the Chiefs. They beat them
If they do,
on Christmas.
if they do, it's something wrong.
Oh, Doc, don't do that. Doc, don't do that. Doc, don't do that. Doc, come on, man. All right, I'm sticking with Kansas City. I can't even be mad about it whatsoever. Whoever this says I'm live. Yes, I'm live. I'm live right now. Live at 5, baby. Let's see. Colts and Chargers. This is
Colts and Chargers. Colts and Chargers. Colts.
You know with the Colts. Man. Harbaugh's group, the Chargers.
What?
Yeah. I told you I'm going crazy today.
Oh my God, dude. Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Giants and the Broncos.
Yeah. I don't know, because the Giants have actually been playing pretty solid football lately. So I might be going with the Lord, that's hard.
Good luck one. I'm going with the Broncos.
Broncos. Yeah, I might go that route myself.
Good choice.
I'm thinking because of Bo Nix. All right, let's go with the Broncos.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to open the door.
Packers, Cardinals. Arizona.
Packs and cards. Oh, packs. All day.
All right, Packers. I'm not going to play with that one. There's a few I'm going to play around with, though. I'm going to play with some crazy ones. Commanders and Cowboys, I think we know the both.
Yep. We both riding the same way. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. Falcons and 49ers.
Ugh. Falcons. I just like what they're doing right now. I don't know. I might be going against the brick, the kicking against the pricks, but man,
I'm going with Atlanta too. Mm-hmm. Only reason because Mac Jones had a horrible game, and I think he's gonna have another one.
Right.
And they can't wait to get Brock Purdy back. They was like, man, where Brock Purdy coming back?
Right.
Bucks and Lions.
Bucks.
Yep, same. Okay. And one more, Houston, Seattle.
Houston, Seattle. Houston is going to be my choice. Houston is going to be my choice. Yeah. I'm going to go with them. I'm going to ride with them.
All right, so there are the picks live. Those are Bailey's picks. Good luck to you on those if you choose that. They're my picks. If you decide to go with that, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's
All
talk
right,
some.
I gotta grab this stuff for Bible study. So I gotta
Okay.
get out.
Yes,
Give
sir.
me a second.
I wanted to catch you with wrestling, but we'll talk
Okay,
about
go
it.
ahead. Hit me up.
What
See
you
if I can
what
chime
you
in real
feeling
quick.
about the vision breaking up?
Oh, I like it. Well, it's a Seth Rollins issue. I heard he got hurt at Crown Jewel,
Yeah.
and in the fact that he got hurt, it in the fact that he got hurt, um, it doesn't. I think it's a great turn of events for them to do what they need to do to go ahead and solidify a new champion. But I think before they give it to Braun Breaker, they may try to drop it in on CM Punk. I'm just my a curiosity that says that they would do that. Now I don't know how well,
Yeah.
and then give Braun Breaker something to fight with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it will make sense
Okay.
for them to give it to Punk and then let Punk drop it to Braun Breaker. It just would make sense. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we can make it manifest.
So LA Knight is going to get short end of the stick once again.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, definitely, most definitely. Yeah, there's no way you'll let him win it just yet.
He got to keep riding the wave. Keep going, man.
Keep riding the wave. Absolutely.
Right.
Hey, did you see? I noticed what you were saying about the Hardy Boys winning the tag because I hadn't watched it, so I finally watched everything. What was this?
Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory. Right. So I just watched it, and I saw them win. Yeah. They won the belt, and then now it's going to be a Hardy Boys Dudley match again. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, I'm confused.
We saw the end of the Dudley Boys. That's done. They retired officially.
Supposedly.
I think they done for real.
So you don't think they can have this match, this rekindling of a match between the Hardys and the Dudleys?
No, that's it.
Because they kind of hyped it as if it was going to be something.
When it was over, the Dudleys handed the Hardys their boots.
Oh, well, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's over. It's done, finished, finito.
Okay, then. Well, then, yeah, it might be. You might be on to something, then, Rib.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think we done with that. And Big E went on Stephanie McMahon's podcast, I think a week or two. He said he's done.
I mean, they old, Doc.
I mean, Big E he's gonna turn 40, I think, in the next year or so. And so yeah, I understand with that. And if you ain't noticed, the last two Saturday night main event, it's gonna be on Peacock. They're not gonna be on NBC.
So we're actually going to see the retirement of several wrestlers within the next year. Basically, what you're saying.
Yes, AJ Styles is after Cena.
Yeah, right.
And understandably so, because he's been around for quite a while, and I think he's knocking 50.
Yeah.
So it's time to go ahead and and hang it up, and you're gonna have to let the young kids do their thing now.
I mean, they should have been doing that though. I mean, unfortunately,
the question still becomes, who is Cena's final opponent?
I don't know, man. If they gonna let Brock go with it again for the final one, that's what your thoughts.
Or I think he's gonna get him at Madison Square Garden.
Really? That's where you go with that?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest and baddest venue on the planet. You go ahead and set that sucker up at Madison Square Garden, and he finishes him off there.
Okay.
That's the biggest. But for his final match, I honestly would love for him to go against AJ one more time. but that's just me. Because
Yeah.
they have banger at Perth. And a lot of people, there were some people, shout out my girl, Tarika, she knows sport. She said she went and watched Crown Jewel, and she said, I'm getting tired of seeing all these finishers that they doing on one another. I said, that was to all of them. I said, that's perfect. That was a perfect setup for them to do that. I hated that it was in a Australian audience that got to see that, but I understand why they did that. So, if Bron Breakker is the final opponent, that would be fine with me.
I can see that.
Send off, you basically passing the torch to
Yeah,
Bron
I can see that. I can see that.
Bron can handle that. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I mean, but that might be an option.
You put that out there like that. I'm still trying to figure out this whole ordeal with Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, I don't have that one either. I don't know what the premise of it, because like I said, I told you before, I think the issue I have is that it's kind of almost like revitalizing what once was,
Right. But you're also making this crazy person that you have in her mind and stuff like that. And
right. That's what I'm saying. So
okay.
I don't know.
All right. One of the things I saw was the Trick Williams with Mike Santana at the end of their match at Bound for Glory.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Santana won the title off of Trick, but he's standing there in the picture as they all celebrate. I said, that's some diabolical stuff right there. Unless you telling me something. Man, you lost me. You standing right there in front of him with that title.
Some diabolical stuff.
Unless it is a sign of the times, and you telling me that you might, like I told y'all, you might as well go ahead and put Trick Williams on TNA.
And TNA all together.
Leave him there. Leave him. He ain't
so did Kalani Jordan go?
Is
that what she's doing?
She retained the title.
I know. I saw that, but I'm saying, is she officially a member of TNA,
no,
or no? Or are we still crossing them over?
We still crossing them over. That's what I think is gonna happen with Wes Lee. Now now that he got released, you might as well just go ahead and put him in TNA, so that way he can be with his Rascal partners.
I got you.
So yeah.
Okay.
Santos Escobar is not renewing his contract with WWE.
Wow.
I feel bad for that, because that just about that whole group is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't give him any chances at going against their U.S. title runs or Intercontinental champions, because they didn't believe in the young guys anyway. That's just me. Small guys, cruiserweight, they could have brought that back.
Yeah. But yeah, we lost. We still need those titles.
Right. I still need my Trips titles that they ain't even gonna bring in yet.
They ain't did that.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I need to have that. I understand more gold, y'all. You got so many people that's getting that's not getting opportunities. I'm like, they should get a chance at something. Javon Evans, getting his opportunities and stuff. Obafemi against Omos. They was making a huge thing of that.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Obafemi and Gunther. Give me that. Give me Gunther, man.
Gunther still got to come back from vacation.
And injury.
And injury, right. So quote unquote. Yeah.
But all right, Doc. I think we captured everything that we can.
Yeah, I was trying to stay in as much as I could. I gotta try to prep this Bible study real quick and then print it out before I get out of here.
Yes, sir.
All right. See y'all later.
All right. That's the good Reverend. That was good Reverend Doctor. He left the joint. And I'm about to do the same, y'all. Appreciate y'all jumping in. I hope that you got all the NFL picks And the winners, there they are. They sitting right in front of you there. And those are Pastor Bailey's picks. All right, don't forget to tune in tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to the X-Fan Show. Only God knows what Spurge has to say about this speculation that he got. Quincy Workman has introduced his new head coach. We'll touch a bit about that as well for the Texas Syndicate and the Continental Football League. That'll be tonight. Other UFL news, we'll also get our NFL picks out there. And I think that's about it. It's definitely about it.
Shut up! Tell me who the number is.
Why such hostility, man? Why such hostility? All right, I'm finna get up out of here. Back again. Right, see y'all next time. The A-Train Show on the X-Fan Show page.